So here's all the paraphernalia.
All right, this is just, so some clinics or pharmacies are going to give you two different type of needles. This is a 23 gauge right here by 1 inch needle, which is my preferred choice. And then some will give you syringes that already have the 18 gauge, which is the withdrawal needle. Don't try to withdraw with a 23 gauge because you'll never get the fluid in there. So, but then some pharmacies, they give you these monster 23s. This is a 1.5 inch, which is crazy. So this is 23 gauge by 1.5. I am not sticking that one in my leg, but they give you the 18 gauge separately. So that's 18 gauge by 1.5. And then your vial is going to look like this with an orange cap. So what I do usually first is you take 100% alcohol, or this one's 70. I meant to say 70. I just put a little bit on here. You can just pop this top off for the first time, but I always clean it. And then I'm going to go with the pre-made 18 gauge. So I take the 18 gauge and slide that out of there. And it's got its safety cap on. It's ready to go. And how you take them off is you can just pinch it and twist counterclockwise, and it comes right off. So you just twist back on clockwise. But when you pull this off, you can see you do not want to stab yourself with this damn thing.
Did you do that once?
No. So anyway, you turn your bottle upside down. I usually just give it a little tap like my wife does when I'm in bed. So you stick this in there. And then like a nurse, what I do is I just slowly, I'll pull it all the way back to my dose or a little bit above. So 2 ml is right there. And then I let it, I don't know if you can see it fill up, but it's got bubbles. But then I just kind of let it ease back to push some of the fluid out. So mine is 1.75, so it's about right there. And then when you pull this out, the plunger stops because it's got the back pressure. Then you tap it.
Like a drug addict.
Yeah, get your vein ready, get your elastic band. You know, this is how you wake your penis up too. So anyway, get that there and you put your safety thing back on so you don't stab yourself. And then you just twist this thing off and it's not going to go anywhere. Then I lay this on where the alcohol is. And I get the 23 gauge out. Somewhere it has the pre-opening. Yeah, right there. So I just open that and then grab it. You got the safety thing on it too. Then you just take it, put it on there and twist clockwise until it's tightly on there. And then now you're good to go with that. But I just lay that to the side. And I would alternate. I tried this in my arm, up in my muscle area up here, and it basically leaves you with a sore arm forever. So I went away from that and I started doing them in my legs. So I just picked this muscle, you just tense it up and it's right there. So I switched legs. So like last week I did my right leg and this time I'm going to do my left. And I just wipe it with alcohol, keep that there. Then pull the safety cap off. And you just keep it where it's at. So I'm going to do it about right there. Then you just take and jab it in. I tend to keep my fingers down here so I quit moving the needle around. I don't know if you can see. Come down here. So then I just inject it in there. And if you're not feeling your pecker get hard, then it's not working. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, once you're done, I just yank that back out.
Oh, so you don't stick the needle all the way in there.
I try not to, because the last time I did, and I tapped something that I shouldn't have.
Oh.
But that's why I try to keep my finger there. But you'll bleed a little bit.
Oh, it fell.
We'll have to clean it again. But
just take that top part.
Yeah. Anyway, you're going to have a little bit of blood. But if you don't tense your muscle, you might accidentally hit a nerve or go somewhere you shouldn't, and you're going to know. But don't freak out. Just stay with it. But after I do that, you're good to go. You'll feel a little soreness like the day after, but I feel like you just got a knot or a bruise. But after that, just discard that in an approved Sharps container you can find on Amazon. See the link below. But you don't put that top back on. I just always put it back in the box. And that's it.
Sweet.
So, but again, don't stab yourself with 18, because good Lord, you will know it. Not that I've done it, but anyway,
huge.
It's huge, as Trump would say. All right. Okay, cool. There you go.
And that's how it's done.